hip hop, hip hop, hip hop, hip
Bars is back.
hip hop,
Sam
hip
Ant.
hop,
Oh God.
hop,
What's
hip
up with you?
hop.
I done watched them niggas do interview after interview. They not culture vultures. The culture something they been into. So if you never gave them a view, I
work
recommend.
with you or cooperates against you and they're not supporting your music, how do you expect us to get back to business?
Right.
Now, 50 Cent, man, it's been a lot. I've seen some of your videos on 50. First thing I want to ask you about 50, there's rumors been going around about him being a snitch and having a protection order. Came out last year again. What's your experience with 50 Cent? Do you think that he is?
I would sit there and say, first and foremost, I don't know him. That's
Okay.
another misconception. I can't have. I'm a street dude, raised in this, and again, I live by a code. I live by ethic. Never was in a gang. Hollis Crew might have been my gang because back I'm an old head, so we didn't have Bloods and Crips or anything. We was your block.
Mhm.
So at the end of the day, I'm a Hollis Crew member. Like at the end of the day, I don't know that man to have a beef with that man, right? But did I partake in actions against him? Of course, I was with Ja Rule, who had the beef. I inherited beef. My brother inherits the beef. That's family, Ja Rule's family. So at the end of the day, yes, there was altercations, more than once. We never took a L. At the end of the day, it's just a big misconception because he's the roughest, toughest Dundada in New York, but he never was out partying in New York City. And at that moment, when you're at the height, you never seen him in the clubs. And if he did, he was with a ton of police. Did he put an order of protection right after the what's that studio, Hit Factory? You know, he had got stabbed, got beat up, ran, had a couple scratches, bruises, whatever he wants to say. I know he always makes light of it. He make light of the order of protection you put against me and her. He didn't put it against Rule. He put it against me and her. 1,000%. You know, I had a big beef with I think Don Diva over it because they went and said he didn't, which was completely false. And Cavario would lie and tell you that now that it was a lie. But he at the time he had got them to put up in a statement like that there was no order of protection. We put it. I know Irv had posted it. I don't really get into all of this shit because it means nothing to me. Like I'm so over it. If I walk past 50, it's good luck, God bless. It's another black man. I want to see do his thing, get his money. Just stay out. Don't get in my business. You know what I'm saying?
All right.
You think that he
And
bit
as simple
Ja?
as that. I don't really have. You know, my first encounter with 50. Here's another true story. Most people don't know. DJ Clue set up a game at Chelsea Piers, a basketball game. I go to play basketball. This is when he's with Bangham Smurf. Y'all remember Bangham Smurf?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
Okay, so this is when he's with Smurf, Bangham Smurf. Bernard, which is Green Eyes, is Eric Sermon's manager at the time, and we're all in the gym. We go to play ball. I go to play some ball. 50's there playing ball. I don't know what he looks like or nothing. The way I find out it's 50 is because I keep hearing chitter chatter on the court. So I grabbed the ball, I stopped the game. I said, yo, my man, do you know me? And he starts smiling, don't say nothing. And then Bangham Smurf come over to him, come on, Fifth, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. And I said, oh, when I heard the word Fifth, I said, this must be 50 who started making these little diss tapes on Rule. So he come down, come down the court, I rough him up a little bit, nothing happens. So I said, look, you don't want no problems, let's just play ball. And that's how we get down to it. You know what I'm saying? Like I grew up fighting. Like I'm cool with it. Let's do it. No problem. You know what I'm saying? I got hands. We could do that. No problem. End of the day, I said, you don't want no problem. Let's go. I'm thinking he just rap. It's rap shit. It's nothing. And, Preem was managing 50 at one point. How's my OG managing him and he trying to make meetings and he never shows up to the meetings? He never squashes the beat. His history speaks for itself. I really hate talking about it. I ain't gonna lie, because we're so far. I'm so far removed from it, and it means nothing in my life anymore. And I did it. I put in the work. You know what I'm saying? I done dealt with every one of them G Unit members, except for Banks. I never ran into him. But everyone else I ran into, dealt with. All of the D12, the Eminem, everybody, like, but who cares? It's like, what difference does it make? The media wants to see another murder or something happen. Like, I don't want to even get into it. I'm past that. You know what I'm saying? I was dealing with something based on my relationship with my brother, which is not Irv Ja Rule, who's my brother. You know what I'm saying? So when he had an issue, I inherited it. You know what I'm saying? But at this point now, it's like what's done is done. It's all done. It's history. But, you know, he was definitely in my case, Curtis Jackson. So when you talk about snitching, absolutely. He said things to the police. Absolutely. Again, he could deny all he wants. So what do you expect the man to do? It's like, come on. You know what I'm saying? You think he's going to just come forward and admit it? It's cool. He's successful. He made hot music. It's all good. You know what I'm saying? That's how I look at it, and that's the God's honest truth. Like I said, I have no ill will with the nigga at all. Everything was based on what went down at that moment because of the situation with Rule and him. You know, there was, and there's so much facts out here or information. It's just the media may not choose to accept them because they like the troll shit. They like the cap and shit. I'm not capping. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking from the hip, straight up. Someone could come check it and fact check me. That's what the presidents do, right? They get fact checked. Fact check me. You know, Suge Knight used to say real men say it twice. I'll say it again. You know what I'm saying? And that's a fact. Meaning I'm not gonna talk behind your back. Anything I say, I'm gonna say it to your face too. At the end of the day, I wish him all success. Just leave niggas alone and it's all good. He's working with BMF right now. Shout out T.
Yeah.
T's my man. You understand?
Yep.
The reach is long. Hey, the reach and the love is long. You know what I'm saying? Shout out Meech. You get on soon, man.
Yes, sir.
All
Can
good.
you take us
All
back
good.
to Jay Prince real quick, man, and how you met Jay Prince? I heard it was like I don't know how you met him, but can you get to that situation?
It's in the book. I think it's in the book. He writes about me in the book. You know,
Yeah.
Let Jay. I wish we had him here because the reason he made that book, I used to tell him all the time, you got to document it. You got to write that book, man, because his stories is incredible. And you know, coming from Houston, think about that. Coming from Houston, where's this podcast in? New York.
South Jersey.
In Jersey. Okay.
Yeah.
South Jersey. So South Jersey, even South Jersey is bigger than Houston. You understand? Like it's coming from Houston and all the obstacles he had to face to accomplish what he's accomplished in music and as a businessman. He's my number one. You know what I'm saying? He's my number one independent label ever in the history of music. No one better. No one better. His business acumen, his demeanor, his legend grows. But I keep telling him, fall back. You don't need to say no more. You did it.
Yeah,
we had more.
We had him on here 3 weeks ago. Real great guy, man.
True honor.
Definitely.
Nah, that's man. Triple OG. Again, there's nothing I can't say. And the way we met was over a producer that was signed to a 7 who made a lot of the records.